CBeebies. I've brought this beloved channel up many times in my videos, like the Tweenies Band episode review, the Little Red Tractor review, and of course the looking at nostalgic CBeebies shows video I did. I want to review today something though which is quite interesting and very nostalgic to me. Which of course is the official CBeebies album released in 2002 by Universal Music TV, containing 27 songs from the many shows that aired on CBeebies and 6 that were separately made for the channel itself. I've explained a bit of the history before about CBeebies, but I'll explain about it again. CBeebies is a UK channel that launched on the 11th of February 2002. It became a separate preschool channel from the original children's BBC throughout the 80s that then turned into CBBC on the same day of CBeebies' launch, making it sister channels. They brought many old favourites over like Playdays, Bob the Builder, the Tweenies and the Teletubbies alongside brand new shows like Bits and Bobs, The Shiny Show and Balamore. It became a huge success in the 2000s alongside other channels like CITV and Tiny Pop at the time. This CD I listened to religiously when I got it, full of catchy songs, music and theme tunes, including some shows that wasn't on TV around my time. So without any further ado, let's crack on with this review. That rhymes. Bob the Builder Mambo number 5. Outside of being one of Hit Entertainment's original shows, Bob the Builder became not just popular as a kids show but was also popular for his music, especially during the Christmas charts. Bob took on a parody based on the 1950 song Mambo number 5, based on the same title by Perez Parado, changing up the lyrics to make it fit in with the Bob the Builder universe and characters. Honestly, I prefer it over the original song it's based on. The song went into the Christmas charts during 2001, but around the same time of its course, the 9/11 attacks had happened, so it was removed from the BBC playlist to be on the safe side, as you couldn't have a song about construction being played during an awful event like 9/11. But it is a really good song and it's definitely up there with Can We Fix It, which I'll get back to later on in this video. Tweenies, have fun, go mad. Just like Bob, the Tweenies was very popular in the music industry, performing many hits on Top of the Pops and getting CD releases. It was the UK's equivalent of the Wiggles basically. It is a really catchy tune to get up and dance to. I don't have much to say on it though, other than it's an absolute bop and it is one of the best to come out of the Tweenies. It's probably been played at school discos and many parties and stuff like that I'd imagine. But I bloody love Doodle the dog, he's adorable and such a comfort. My dad also had the similar name of Jake to the character in the show, which is really funny. Bill and Ben Flobberdance. What an absolute banger Bill and Ben Flobberdance is. I remember watching the show during around 2015-17 on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure I grew up with it as well. I really love the humour of Bill and Ben though. This song also has a music video featured on the CD alongside music videos of the Tweenies and Bob the Builder. Flobberdobadob is also a peak language. Honestly, check out Bill and Ben, the revival series. You'll enjoy it. Teletubbies say uh-oh. This is the extended version of the Teletubbies theme song. From the original show itself, the song made its way to the top of the Christmas charts in 1997 with the Spice Girls taking second place. Many people of course were frightened of the Teletubbies things and hated their voices, like are the aliens. But I will say, it is famous for what it is. I used to play this song to annoy my parents for some reason. I know, the absolute chic of me. But anyways, Postman Pat theme song. I am very grateful this one's on the CD. Not just because it's Patty Boy, but the combined joy of Ken Barry's beautiful singing voice and Brian Daly's composed music. It is a full charm to listen to. Heck, even just the songs from the original episodes like the Ted Glenn Handyman song and the Jessica Cat song are just beautifully crafted together. I much love as well that the extended version of the theme song is on the CD, but I absolutely love the atmosphere of the original Postman Pat series. It's such a calm, relaxing vibe. Brum, the Brum Bum Wiggle. This one is quite an odd title, still good. Now, Brum got a CD released in 2007 containing multiple songs made for that CD only, alongside the main Brum Gets Things Done song that is played at the end of each episode. Quite surprised out of all the shows, Brum has a CD, not because it's bad or anything, but it's a show you wouldn't expect to have a release of. Spot theme tune. I don't really have much to say about Spot the dog. The theme tune is sweet in that, and it's a peaceful one, like the character itself. I do enjoy Spot's books though, and I did used to watch The Adventures of Spot on YouTube. Ballamore theme song, aka What's the Story in Ballamore? Obviously, this is one of a banger that has to be on it. It would be criminal not to have an icon like Ballamore on a CD. The theme song is just one you can never get out of your head. I was actually meant to go to Tobermory for my birthday this year, no, last year I mean, but due to complications with transport, sadly it never happened. But one of the greatest theme songs of all time, and from the new promos and photos, the new reboot looks quite promising, and good to see that Miss Hooley, Edie McCready, Penny Pocket and PC Plum are back again. The Shiny Show theme. The CD only lists the theme song, but there's actually 3 other songs from the show on it, including the quiz song, I Can Do It, and Give Yourself a Pat on the Back. Some of these songs are really catchy, and I haven't watched The Shiny Show in ages, but it is a fun show from what I remember watching it when little. Star Hill Ponies theme song. Star Hill Ponies was the last TV show produced by Bumper Films before they went out of business. It wasn't really popular compared to Fireman Sam and Joshua Jones. The theme song is catchy, though most people not like it much due to, well, obviously it not following the similar qualities compared to Fireman Sam and Joshua Jones. The Storymakers theme song. This one I briefly remember watching at night times. It's quite a relaxing show. Blue Cow was the GOAT and the stories in the show were quite cute to listen along to. The theme song is good and I really love the characters, Jelly and Jackson, they're adorable. Tweenies, Hey Hey Are You Ready to Play? Honestly, just a really catchy theme song again, and I just love Doodles the dog, he's my favourite character out of a lot of them. Williams Wish Wellington's theme song. I remember this show a bit, I didn't grow up with it. It had quite a cool theme tune. I remember it mostly though due to the greatest BBC children's video ever that had the episode William and the Conqueror. It is an underrated cartoon, but I do recommend checking it out. Fireman Sam theme song. Yep, another one of my all-time favourites. Quite sad it doesn't have the extended Fireman Sam theme song, as Madeline Pope's music for this show and Joshua Jones slaps hard. But it is one of those tunes as well, like Postman Pat, where the song gets instantly stuck in your head and you know all the lyrics to it, and it's generally just a good banger to listen to. 64 Sue Lane theme song. This is actually one of the few shows alongside the Teletubbies and later on in the year Charlie and Lola that lasted on the channel for a very long time. Of course, it was a cam show for the CBeebies bedtime hour. I remember when getting the CD for the first time, my dad would just keep on putting on the theme song and would not let me change it since he loved the theme tune 64 Sue Lane. Bob the Builder, Can We Fix It? Again, another good Bob the Builder song that stole the heart of Christmas charts in the 2000s. All the kids in the school playgrounds and assemblies thinking they're cool because they're screaming out, can we fix it? No, we can't. And this song is generally a bop, and the extended version just goes into so much depth of what Bob the Builder as a show is. Ballamore Mega Mix. This one has a mixture of many different character songs, including the popular Which Coloured House song sung by the many characters within the show, the Colin Edie McCready song, I'm PC Plum, the Josie Jump song. You just can't beat the music of Ballamore, it's so good and like just a vibe generally. Binka theme. This one I don't really remember seeing much of as a kid, only seeing some episodes here and there again on YouTube. All I also knew was Binka had a crush on this other cat who lived beside him, I believe. A pretty neat theme song though, and I like how in the middle of it sounds like a sort of spy type music. Angel Mouse theme. This show starred David Jason as the narrator, you know, Only Fools and Horses, Del Boy, but he was also the voice of Danger Mouse. He must really love working on cartoons based around mouses. But Angel Mouse is quite a good show, and I love the theme tune, it's really catchy. Andy Pandy theme song. Andy Pandy has a good theme song. The show is another revival series, just like Bill and Ben did in 2001. But when I think of Andy Pandy, however, I keep thinking he sounds like a sort of nursery rhyme character. It's probably the names like Luby Lou that makes it sound like that. But yeah, a nice little series, and the theme song is a good one to sing along to as well. Noddy in Toyland theme tune. Now this one's a bit confusing. You see, the CD has the theme for the US series The Noddy Shop, which never aired on CBeebies. It did have a UK dub and aired on the children's BBC channel during the 90s, but it was only Noddy's Toyland Adventures that aired on the CBeebies channel, making it quite confusing. However, there was another CD released beforehand known as All Together Now, which had the Noddy theme song on it, and some others on it as well, and given they were both released by Universal Music TV, probably they just used the same songs from the All Together Now CD to put on the CBeebies album. Step Inside theme. All I could say is the house with the face in the show was creepy as fuck, but it has a beautiful theme tune and plus it stars Chris Jarvis, who was a presenter on CBeebies, which is pretty cool. Come Outside theme. This features the full instrumental of the theme song. It was such a sweet show. Linda Barron, who played Auntie Maple in the show, sadly passed away in 2022. She also starred in Open All Hours with David Jason, but it's a nice, calm, relaxing theme song to have on, and at least Pippin the dog and Linda Barron are in a better place now. Tweenies number 1. This is my all-time favourite Tweenies song. It has a good upbeat tune and it's just a bop. Again, Tweenies always putting out good catchy tunes, with this one being performed on top of the pops. Bill and Ben, nuts. I've forgotten to mention that Bill and Ben also had a CD release, and this song is about the characters trying to help Scamper the squirrel find nuts. Bill and Ben, beautiful thing. Again, just another calm, peaceful, relaxing vibe of a tune about Bill and Ben and beautiful things within the garden and all that. Just a nice tune, really. Teletubbies Lullaby. Again, another calm vibe song. It seems like the ending of the album has at least 2 songs at the end so it can make the kids go to sleep, which is, that was intended, and that's pretty smart thinking for like playing it at a neat time before bed. For other songs on the second CD, the non-TV songs, they're just like songs about fish fingers, cowboys, bugs and beasties, and other sort of little neat tunes about different things that I ain't really going into too much detail about. But the sing along with CBeebies song on that one is one of my favourites off of the extra disc. And with that, that's been my review of the 2002 CBeebies official album CD. My thoughts? It's a really good CD. Many good theme tunes, songs, pieces of music, and like a lot of great tunes really. You know, you have the mixtures of like multiple Teletubbies, Tweenies, Bill and Ben and Bob the Builder songs, a mixture of popular programmes like Ballamore, Postman Pat, Fireman Sam, and the underrated tunes like Star Hill Ponies, William Lewis Wellingtons, Binka, Angel Mouse, etc. And it was pretty neat for its time, and again, a good variety of shows. Would I recommend you get the CD? Yeah, it's pretty worth good money. I think it's only like £2 on eBay. I want to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.